If you think attractiveness is just genetics, you are underestimating the power that you have. As a girl, I can assure you that there are two main reactions that we have when a very, let's say, pretty and confident, gorgeous girl passes by. The first thing is we admire that girl. We know, we feel her energy, and we are genuinely happy for that person. We don't perceive that girl as a threat. The other reaction is envy, jealousy. I look at that girl and I feel insecure. Why is that so? The answer is simple. You feel undermined by the presence of another person, another girl, which is clearly prettier than you, because you know that you are wasting your potential, that in that moment you probably look like a piece of shit, like garbage, you are sluggish and you're not taking care of yourself. And of course you're going to feel so bad when another girl walks by and she's clearly hotter than you. It's because you're not taking care of yourself. I want to encourage girls, please be hot and confident and gorgeous all together so that we don't envy each other. Because when a girl envies you, it's because that girl knows that you have something more than she doesn't have. The thing I want to tell you is your genetics, the way you look, the way your face is, that's okay. Like, you can't change your features unless you do surgery. Of course, there are going to be girls that are much better than us, but do you know the power that the single individual has when that individual has found the person that he truly is? That person will irradiate confidence to the point of other people chasing that person. And trust me, you're not going to go after anyone. You're not going to go after anybody being so insecure about how you look because that chick is far better than you. If you know you worked on yourself, and if you worked on your health, on your appearance, and the way you present yourself to the world, you wouldn't feel this way. Because when you know that there has been effort put in the way that you are present, if you are put together, you will feel so magnetic. Appreciation, confidence. You won't even look around thinking, oh my gosh, she's like doing this, she's wearing this. You're gonna look around and think, oh my gosh, she's so cute, she's so happy, she seems so confident, and I'm so happy for her. Let's match this energy. Don't be jealous. Don't envy other people. Become how they, just look at other people and look for inspiration. Look for what inspires you. If someone has a trait that you love, that you like, and that you don't have in that moment, don't victimize yourself. Oh my God, I don't have it. How am I going to do this? Look at that person, say thank you, because this person is pointing out something that has to be fixed within you, and say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get so much better that I'm going to be irrecognizable in 2 months, even in 1 day, because today I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to, get my hair done. I'm just going to wear clothes that fit me. I'm going to go to the gym. It literally takes so little, you don't even know. I don't know if you remember, but in my previous videos, my hair was always messy. And this thing was making me uncomfortable, and I don't know if you can feel that in my videos, but the fact that I wasn't 100% pretty, or let's say well put together, was making me feel less, and therefore less likely to be here telling you what is actually the right thing to do. So who am I if I'm not even confident about the way I look? Why should I be even here telling you what to do, right? It doesn't take that much. Let's repeat together. Genetic is not all of that. Genetics plays a role, but it's such a small part, because what we consider attractive is far more than your facial traits, is how you bring yourself, the presence of the self in the world. Let's put it this way. When you put yourself in the world, when you present yourself to another person, you are making an effort for the other person. You're not always thinking about you, the way you look, if I'm pretty, you're thinking of respecting other people, you're thinking of, okay, I am entering this place, I'm entering this room. Am I leaving a good impression behind me? The way that you dress, the way that you take care of yourself, your hygiene, your hair, your skin, is a way to show respect to people. Because when someone stinks and that person is right beside me, that person is disrespecting me. Take an example. You get on the bus, people all cram together, and then someone gets in and that person clearly smells bad. Everyone will hope to get to their destination as soon as possible. This is clearly not respectful. I would never want to be in that situation, honestly. And by the way, do you know that research suggests that people can form first impressions in as little as 100 milliseconds, just 1/10 of a second. So this means that your appearance is literally your personal brand. People are going to judge you even before you speak because of the way you look, because of how you present yourself. If you look healthy, if you look well put together, if you look sluggish, if you look interesting, people are going to make assumptions. By the way you present yourself to others, you are even teaching them how you want to be treated. Because if I am showing myself to someone, if I'm entering a place and I'm sluggish and I'm stinking and I am not wearing flattering clothes, my hair's messy, how am I going to expect other people to respect me? So looking put together signals awareness, competence, confidence. It's literally your position in society, your position towards other people. So am I respecting other people? Your position towards yourself. Am I respecting myself? Am I respecting the person that I am? And the thing is, you don't even need expensive clothes, expensive makeup. You just need to care of yourself. You can understand when a person cares, when they take care of the way they look, when they love themselves. It's not entirely, one thing like clothing or your hair. It's a set of things that in the end are basically your habits, your daily habits, what you do, right? Because if you go to sleep at 2 at night and then you wake up at noon and then you don't even have a hobby and you don't have friends and you don't find pleasure in life, of course you're gonna look not appealing to other people. Because if you cared, you wouldn't go around being so sluggish, drained, exhausted, constantly complaining. And honestly, routine makes everything. Routine is what plays a role in this. Do you have a routine in the morning? Do you take care of yourself? Do you take care of your skin? Do you take 10 minutes to understand what you're going to wear today? Or maybe you even thought of it the day before. That's amazing. The thing is, when you have a routine, you don't even have to think of, how am I going to look today? Because you already have some sets of some pieces of clothing that actually match together, so you don't even have to waste time in the morning. Guys, don't even find excuses such as, I am in a hurry, I can't manage to do this because in the morning I'm so late every time. Just wake up a little bit earlier, or just, if you don't have time, just take an evening to write all the pieces of clothing that you have and how they match together, so that you already have some pieces of clothing that are ready to wear for that day, so that you know which skirt to use with which t-shirt, what makeup you like. Just get ready in advance, guys. I don't even want to tell you this because this is so obvious. Don't let yourself go. This is a form of self-love, because when we lose control of ourselves, when something happens and we feel down, never fall into the trap of, okay, I will just let myself go and who cares of how I look. At least go and do your skincare. At least go and do, I don't know, take a shower, do something that relaxes you. You don't need to do anything expensive. Just take care of you without overdoing, okay? You know what you need to do. Another important point is pretty privilege exists. Although many people don't want to hear this, it's true. When someone looks put together. When someone is gorgeous, when someone is pretty, receives more opportunities in terms of work, how people are going to treat them, job offers, because attractive individuals are widely treated better, but not just because they're pretty, okay? It's because of how they carry themselves, because they have self-respect, because of their posture, right? Because of their teeth. There's nothing more disgusting than having yellow and dirty teeth, because people naturally respond to what they visually see. So take a look at yourself. How are you carrying yourself around? How are you presenting yourself to the world? If I didn't know you, would I want to stay with you as a friend? Would my time be worth of you? So in the end, what does attractiveness mean? Because we talk about things, but let's put things in order. So as I said, it's not genetics. Of course, genetics plays a role, but there are small things, small actions that instantly make people understand if you take care of yourself. Because if people see these traits, they're gonna think you're pretty, they're gonna think you're beautiful. So the first thing is your lifestyle. How do you live your life? Do you have a routine? Do you take your time every day, at least, 30 minutes a day to take care of you? This can be a shower, this can be your makeup, this can be your hair. Do you sleep enough? Are you getting your 8 hours of sleep? What do you eat? Food plays a major role, because most time people suffer from acne, but they don't know. They buy all sorts of products, skincare products that are useless, just a waste of money. I myself used to struggle a lot with acne. The moment I stopped using all those products, I had them all, like CeraVe, all of that. My acne literally disappeared. A skincare has to be easy, like 2 steps, not those skincare that we see online with, with 10 plus steps. This is all done so that you can buy all those products and be fooled again. You just need to wash your face and use some sort of moisturizer, nothing more than that. And coming back to the food is actually making you look the way you are. Because now I am on a ketogenic diet. If you want, I can make a video where I talk about the ketogenic diet. I've cut all sugars and refined carbohydrates like pasta and flour, in general, bread. And from the moment I started this diet, my skin has cleared. I've never seen my skin that clear in years. And I have suffered from acne, and I have had acne most of my teenage years. Most of the time, people think that there's a cause, but the truth is that if you feel a certain way, if you feel sluggish, if you feel always tired, consider these things. How are you living your life? What is your lifestyle? Are you eating whole foods? And another important point is, are you working out? Are you going to the gym? Are you doing some sort of activity that makes you move around? That can be anything. It can be Pilates, it can be yoga, it can be running, it can be, playing tennis, whatever you want. But those activities, every kind of movement makes us sweat, anxiety, all the bad hormones. When you do a sport, you will feel afterwards, you will feel so much better, so energized. You will see the improvements yourself. And by the way, if you play a sport, if you do something, you will become so much more interesting, right? Because if I meet someone for the first time and that person tells me, I play tennis, or I go and play volleyball, or I love running, that person is far more interesting to me. When you want to use makeup is an addition to your beauty. It doesn't have to take the first place, doesn't have to be the first thing that someone sees when they approach you. You are beauty. You give off beauty, and clothing, hair, and makeup is just a layer on top of that. Because if you're confident, if you love yourself, If you have a certain aura around you and then you add your hair, your skin, makeup, clothing, exercise and nutrition, you will be invincible, unstoppable. So it doesn't take that much. It's just a matter of habits. Go and implement those habits in your life and see the difference. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope I helped you girls, because honestly you're so beautiful, and looking at girls and seeing them so insecure makes me sad, because you don't even know the potential that you have. So just go and take care of yourself and see how much better you will feel afterwards. So thank you for watching guys. If you like my video, please let me know in the comments, and see you in the next video. Bye.